in time and also the distance and how to do this. So my point is to consider adding more stops around McKinney Park as people obviously need to get to the points of interest in special shopping. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Chairman and members of the board. Good morning. It is an honor to be here. It's my first time to be here to the CTA board. I'm also the senator of the 12th legislative district on the southeast side of Chicago. I represent communities like Archer Heights, Garfield Village, West Lawn, H Park, Field Village, North Lawndale, and so forth. But I have a different role, and I most of the time on the spectrum. I'm chairman of the Senate Transportation Committee. A big part of a lot of my success has been working with you to pass a capital bill 2 years ago that would bring in a infusion of funds to Chicago, the CTA, to improve their infrastructure. I want to thank you publicly for your support, and I also want to applaud you for your yeoman's job on trying to do more with less. You're the unsung heroes, and Chairman, you've been down the street, and I'd like to also just publicly, for the record, say that Springfield needs to do better. So does Washington. If we want to keep the second largest transit system in America alive and well, you need greater support from your state and federal partners. You just cannot do it alone. Fairbox in the city of Chicago. So the message that all of you brought forward to Springfield the last number of years, President Claypool, you continue to remind us that you can't go it alone. Chicago cannot go it alone without support from the General Assembly. And I'm going to continue to work with you to make sure that happens. I've reached out to my colleagues, Senator Munoz, who's the Assistant Majority Leader in the Senate, Senator Manny Hunter, who's in leadership, my colleagues on either side of me, to go back to Springfield to make sure that in the coming year, the new legislature, that they roll up their sleeves also, so that we can continue to expand service on the 31st Street corridor. Be that said, the good news is that our communities are growing from the east end to the west end. Nothing new to Little Village in North Lawndale. It is a community that is thriving, not only economically, but in people. We have the greatest, one of the most densely populated parts of the city, the district. The greatest growth of Chicago has been largely in the Latino community in Chicago. In 2002, the community grew by 65%. And in the last census, it grew just as significantly. We have more children than we do have housing. We have more children that we do have schools, and it's a community that is in dire need of some transit. It's been left out, not yet transit, throughout on 31st Street for well over 10 years. Even in light of the construction of the only high school in Little Village was built just 10 years ago. The Little Village North Lawndale High School serves the African American families in North Lawndale and the Latino families in Little Village. Children in North Lawndale and Little Village, some of them have to walk 7 miles a day just to go to school because there is no other way. And that shouldn't happen in America, in Chicago. So I think that it's opportune. I want to thank President Claypool and Chairman Peterson and the rest of the board to looking at innovative creative ways to try to stretch the dollar, make use of the jars of federal money as an experimental project to commence the service. And I want to publicly go on the record that the 31st Street corridor needs to expand east. We need to provide a route from Cicero Road all the way to the lakefront, to the museum campus. That's what's needed for Chicago. And we know, in these dire economic times, we can only keep our mouths shut towards getting to that point. So, looking forward to working with you. I reached out once again to Senator Hunter, Senator Munoz, who work in the Bridgeport area, and we're meeting this Friday, actually in Springfield, to start a discussion on how do we frequently vacant and try to increment push to the light on this route. I want to go also thank the Blue Village Environmental Justice Organization, who has been a big proponent and advocate for the last decade in regards to trying to provide an improved quality of life for the community in the north of Lawndale and Blue Village. Thank you.
Senator, again, thank you, and Hartness as well as Alderman Foster. I also want to just share that I did speak with Commissioner Daley this morning, who expressed support, and I also have here a letter of support from Senator Matty Hunter, and also a letter of support from Assistant Majority Leader Tony Munoz, also expressing support. I'll share these with the board, and again, really want to express our thanks for you taking time out to come down here and talk with us. So thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Important about this topic,